Minnie Riperton's story is one of soaring vocal heights, groundbreaking musical fusion, and remarkable courage in the face of terminal illness. While many remember her most vividly for the radiant high notes in Loving You, Minnie's journey was about far more than just one hit. Her life, career, and passing revealed a figure who left an indelible mark not just on music, but on public conversations about illness, motherhood, and personal identity. This documentary will explore the key moments of Minnie's history, highlighting how her singular gift and fearless spirit have continued to resonate for decades. Minnie Julia Riperton was born on November 8, 1947, in Chicago, Illinois. Growing up as the youngest of 8 children, she lived in a vibrant home where music was not merely a pastime, but a way of life. Her father served as a Pullman porter on the railroad, an esteemed position within the Black community, and both her parents showed unshakable support for Minnie's artistic inclinations from an early age. From the beginning, Minnie's creative flair was undeniable. She studied ballet and modern dance in her early years, but her voice soon overshadowed these pursuits. Under the guidance of esteemed vocal coach Mariah Jeffrey at Chicago's Abraham Lincoln Center, Minnie refined her technique, learning breath control, diction, phrasing, and discipline. It soon became clear that her voice was extraordinary, boasting an impressive coloratura soprano range that soared effortlessly into the whistle register. Still, despite Minnie's success in classical areas, she felt the call of soul, R&B, and rock and roll. She famously remarked that because she was a Black woman, everyone expected her to sing the blues. Yet she had little interest in sad music. Minnie identified more with the upbeat positivity and life-affirming energy of contemporary pop and soul sounds. By her mid-teens, Minnie found her way into the clubs and music venues of Chicago's South Side. At only 15, she joined a local girl group called the Gems, belting out lively Motown-style tunes. The group itself never became a major act, but it opened doors for Minnie. Soon she was singing backup at the storied Chess Records, providing background vocals for legends like Etta James, Muddy Waters, and Bo Diddley. Night after night, Minnie absorbed the richness of soul, blues, and gospel. These intense hands-on experiences shaped her into a flexible and fearless singer, unafraid to cross genre lines. Her hunger to explore every dimension of her voice would become a defining aspect of her future work. In 1967, Minnie's career took another leap when Chess executive Marshall Chess formed a psychedelic soul group called Rotary Connection. Minnie became their lead vocalist. The band was boldly experimental, merging rock guitars, soulful vocals, orchestral elements, and even acid rock influences. Minnie's astonishing range served as a signature feature, rising above the group's swirling instrumentals. Although Rotary Connection gained only moderate underground success, even opening for Jefferson Airplane at times, Minnie was ready to branch out on her own by 1970. In 1969, Minnie married her musical collaborator Richard Dick Rudolph, and they soon welcomed their first child, a son named Mark. Around this time, she channeled her creative energy into her debut solo album, Come to My Garden, produced by Charles Stepney in 1970. This lush orchestral project, featuring the standout track Les Fleurs, seamlessly married Minnie's angelic vocals to sweeping arrangements. While the album didn't make a substantial commercial impact then, it later became a cult classic, sampled by hip-hop and R&B artists, and even included in the film adaptation of Thomas Pynchon's Inherent Vice. Despite its visionary quality, the lack of commercial success disillusioned Minnie. She and Dick moved to Florida to raise their growing family. Daughter Maya Rudolph was born in 1972, and for a while, Minnie pondered stepping away from music entirely. Fate, however, had other plans. An intern at Epic Records heard Minnie's voice on a demo and was immediately captivated. He connected the dots to her earlier work with Rotary Connection, then tracked her down in Florida, persuading her to sign with Epic Records. Minnie returned to the music business reinvigorated. When asked who she'd like to produce her new album, Minnie swung for the fences. Stevie Wonder was her pick. To her delight, Stevie agreed, under the pseudonym El Toro Negro, due to contractual complexities with Motown. The result, Perfect Angel 1974, displayed Minnie's versatility. With Stevie Wonder contributing 2 songs and playing keyboards, Minnie, Dick, and Stevie blended elements of funk, folk, rock, and soul in a seamless tapestry. Initially, the album's singles struggled, but one unassuming track would change Minnie's life forever. That track was Loving You. Simple and intimate, it featured gentle electric piano, acoustic guitar, chirping birds, and Minnie's fluttering vocals climaxing in a clear, long-held whistle note, a high F that seemed to shine on endlessly. Released in early 1975, Loving You soared to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topped charts overseas too. Practically overnight, Minnie Riperton went from near obscurity to international stardom. Fans were entranced by her soft, warm approach. In an era of powerhouse soul vocalists like Aretha Franklin, Minnie carved out a unique space for her lighter, more ethereal tone. Yet she resisted being typecast as a delicate songbird. Her follow-up album, Adventures in Paradise, 1975, delved into sensual territory with the provocative track Inside My Love, which was banned by several radio stations for its frank eroticism. Beyond her musical gifts, Minnie Riperton exuded playful humor and a serene confidence. She charmed audiences on television, often cracking jokes and showing off her radiant personality. During one album promo shoot, a live lion on set pounced on her, but Minnie escaped with no injuries and managed to laugh about the incident soon after on Sammy Davis Jr.'s show. Such moments revealed her poise under pressure, strengthening her public image as a free spirit. By 1976, critics heralded Minnie as a singer's singer, admired by peers and beloved by fans. But as her career soared, a devastating personal trial began to unfold. Only a year after Loving You reached the top, Minnie discovered a lump in her right breast. The diagnosis, advanced breast cancer. She underwent a radical mastectomy, a serious and disfiguring procedure at the time, and then faced devastating news. The cancer had already spread. Despite this grim prognosis, Minnie refused to conceal her illness. She became one of the first celebrities to speak openly about breast cancer, voicing a hope that her honesty would encourage other women to seek early treatment without shame. Minnie continued recording even when chemo treatment sapped her strength. She left Epic for Capitol Records in search of a fresh perspective. Industry politics and commercial pressures became secondary to her mission of living life as fully as possible. Her willingness to demystify breast cancer, discussing it plainly in interviews, made Minnie an inadvertent trailblazer for health advocacy at a time when celebrities rarely spoke of such diagnoses. In 1979, Minnie, weakened by chemotherapy, entered the studio for her final album, simply titled Minnie. Though physically grueling, the sessions also re-energized her creative drive. She worked closely with longtime collaborators and insisted on doing multiple takes to perfect each track. The standout piece, Memory Lane, captured a haunting, reflective tone, including Minnie's heart-wrenching cry in the bridge, "I don't want to go, save me." Many listeners interpret this as Minnie confronting her own mortality. She promoted the album as best she could, even performing Memory Lane on The Mike Douglas Show in June 1979. Viewers sensed an undercurrent of sadness in her luminous performance. Despite her unwavering spirit, Minnie's health declined rapidly that summer. On July 12, 1979, Minnie Riperton passed away at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, Los Angeles, cradled by her husband Dick Rudolph. She was only 31. Shock and grief reverberated through the music world. Stevie Wonder delivered a tearful a cappella version of Loving You on Soul Train in her honor, calling her "my perfect angel." Minnie's daughter Maya Rudolph was just 7, her son Mark only 11. The following year, Minnie's team assembled her unfinished vocal tracks and posthumously released Love Lives Forever, enlisting Michael Jackson, George Benson, and Roberta Flack, among others, to fill out the arrangements. It was a bittersweet gift for fans, a final note from Minnie's inimitable voice. Minnie Riperton's legacy remains vital. Her ability to sing in the whistle register influenced generations of vocalists, from Mariah Carey, who openly credits Minnie's example, to modern pop stars like Ariana Grande. Minnie helped widen the creative lane for Black female artists to blend soul, pop, and rock without apology. In an era that pigeonholed Black women into specific genres, Minnie shattered boundaries, shaping a path for the neo-soul and alternative R&B scenes that emerged decades later. Her openness about her battle with breast cancer also left an enduring impact. Minnie's candor preceded broader public health campaigns and likely saved lives by encouraging women to confront the disease head-on. Each October, her name resurfaces during Breast Cancer Awareness Month as a reminder that transparent discussions about life-threatening illnesses can change cultural attitudes. Although Loving You remains her signature track, featured in weddings, romantic films, and countless radio playlists, Minnie's entire discography merits exploration. Songs like Les Fleurs from Come to My Garden, Inside My Love from Adventures in Paradise, and the introspective ballads on her final album, Minnie reveal an artist unafraid to bare her soul and experiment with form. Her daughter Maya Rudolph, who soared to fame on Saturday Night Live and in Hollywood comedies, often speaks of the deep connection fans still feel with Minnie's music. Listeners share how her songs help them find love or cope with hardship, a testament to the power of Minnie's heartfelt delivery. Today, Minnie Riperton is remembered remembered as the perfect angel, a reference to her breakthrough album and the ethereal quality of her voice. The epitaph on her headstone at Westwood Memorial Park reads, "Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful." That timeless lyric encapsulates her spirit, sincere, uplifting, and centered on the beauty in life. Minnie Riperton's life was brief but dazzling. She showed us that both the human voice and the human spirit can transcend ordinary limits. Even in the face of mortal illness, she projected love, joy, and honesty. To listen to Minnie Riperton is to hear a radiant soul pouring light into every note. In remembering her music, we celebrate the priceless gift she shared with the world, a voice that resonates with compassion, elegance, and hope, urging us all to cherish each moment and hold fast to the ones we love.